How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome back to another review on the channel. As promised, the next review is Paul Pogba, the flashback. Joelinton will be today as well, and see what comes out tonight. And we'll probably go from there as well. Lads, if you are enjoying these reviews of the silver variety of players, please make sure that you leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more content from myself, and get amongst the comments, man. I know this promo isn't for everyone, but I still want to see your comments on certain players within the promo. Paul Pogba is definitely one of those because he's still got the presence in game, he's still got the 5-star skills, the 4-star weak parts, and certain attributes that make Paul Pogba, but he lacks a lot. So I want to see the discussion from your end to see what these kind of top tier players like the KDBs, the Paul Pogba for example, are kind of like when they drop them to this silver variety of player. What do you think it is? Do you reckon it's good for the game? Do you reckon it's bad for the game? Do you reckon it's just a bit of fun? Let me know amongst the comments. But Paul Pogba, high medium work rates, 5-star skills, 4-star weak parts, 6'3" tall. That brings in his presence. He is literally 20 to 30k on the Xbox and PlayStation, and something actually popped into my mind this morning when watching a certain stream of a Mr. Bates87 variety. Managerial masterpiece. You guys know managerial masterpiece. It is always that one where you need kind of low-rated players, technically, to basically get your team down to an acceptable level amongst gold and non-rares. This helps. This helps because the benchmark for that is 74 and above. You can't have 73, 72, 69. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I added 69 in there. Maybe just a reflex. But it's 74 and above. So the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, the likes of Paul Pogba are all usable within Managerial Masterpiece, which, as you guys know, when it does come out, it's quite competitive, icon swaps, etc, etc, and it'll be very interesting to see how this does develop over time. Now, his stats, they leave a little bit to be desired, boys. Agility, it's not really there with the card. Balance as well. He's not that good on the turn. He's very lethargic. I think that's the right word for me to say, lethargic, right? Because his acceleration isn't there either. His acceleration, sprint speed, 66 and 77. No. Just not good. Now his finishing is not that good either. It's 74. Yes, he's got the shot power. Yes, he's got the long shots. His movement's very good, by the way. High medium work rate's thrown in there. His attacking position's only 79. So he does lack a lot of qualities in a lot of areas. Even his aggression isn't that high. His stamina is very low for this stage in game, 74. Defensive awareness and stuff like that, I mean, I tried to bolster. It does help in the midfield to have extra interceptions. Even like stand tackles, stuff like that, especially if you've got like low aggression. But yeah, I put a shadow on him because I needed to boost that acceleration. So for me, it was either shadow, catalyst, or hunter. I need to get the max boost out of that acceleration possible. So I used shadow. I didn't see the need for hunter. I reckon the finishing would have been literally pointless to upgrades. I mean, he's got the shot power, so just bang it if you do get the chance. I didn't go catalyst because that is literally his best area. Well, coupled with the dribbling, but his dribbling isn't that effective because of his agility. So the passing is very good. I mean, he's got 86 short pass, 90 long pass, 83 curve, 87 vision, which for a lot of midfielders on this game is the benchmark / the next level before you get to sensational. So this card is very interesting. I looked at this card and thought, you know what, could be very interesting to try this card out. And it was an experience to say the least. By the way, lads, you know this kind of, the lighting right now, this is the reason I want this set up on that back wall over there. Because I've got these lights, 2 lights, shining full blast in my face right now. And you can still barely see me. I don't know what it's like with the lighting in this room right now. But I'm actually going to change the setup and put it over there on that wall. And basically remodel the entire room. So in terms of the traits you guys have been watching in the background, injury prone, flare and outside the foot shots. It does have a drop down section. But that literally takes you to another CPU, AI in technical dribbler. What we're going to do now is jump into the gameplay, see how he did perform in that silver game mode. What's it called? Still in silver. Lads, let's get into that. So here we go then, lads, into the gameplay from today. Now, Paul Pogba in the field, he was quite dominant. I'm not going to lie. I'm saying like, meh, he was a bit meh. He was dominant in the silver games because he brings that presence that a lot of silvers don't bring on this game. Yes, you could have Joelinton. By the way, Joelinton does have a massive presence in game, and I'll bring that forward and up in his review. That is the next review on the channel. Should be anyways. I played a few champs games with Joelinton as well, just for fun. Just for the bands, to see what he was like in there too. But we're focusing on Pogba right now. As you can see, he's got a midfield presence. He does win the ball back a fair few times. I mean, a lot of people try to throw ball past him. His interception's actually really good, despite the 73 rated stats. Stand tackle very good as well. he can still win the ball back numerous times. He's got great, well, I wouldn't say great, he's got good strength and aggression. The aggression, like, I was going to say great, it's 75, it's not amazing, but it is good for a silver, and technically that's what he is now. I'll start with the cons of this card. You can see on the left-hand side of the screen below the player information. Pace. He's not quick on and off the ball. Simple as that. He's basically... he's like a bodybuilder in midfield. And you know those bodybuilders that can't, like, itch the middle of the back? So, like myself, man, I'm massive, I'm built, you know what I'm saying? I'm a bodybuilder, I can't itch the middle of my back. So it's basically like that. He doesn't have the agility to itch the middle of his back because he's so strong, so powerful, and they've took away, like, agility, balance, even acceleration. So he's very slow and very unagile. Is that the word for it? I'm going to say it is anyways. But, yeah, he's not that very... ballerina-esque, which I've never associated with Pogba anyways. Lovely challenge here by Paul Pogba, by the way. In midfield, he actually does a really good job. What I would have liked from this card, right, is an opposite to his already gold card. So, for instance, boost his defender, make him a CDM. You know what I'm saying? Change the work rates, make him medium high, and make him a CDM with 5-star skills, and add a different kind of quality to a Paul Pogba. I know Kevin De Bruyne, he's an attacking midfielder. Silva's also an attacking midfielder. I know Pogba, he's an attacking midfielder / box-to-box. So is this Pogba. I just wanted something a little bit different from these cards. Maybe a different position, a different role in the team. And I think that would have worked really well with this Paul Pogba as well. Because like you've seen in the games, he's always involved. Always involved. He's always pulling strings. He's always taking shots. He's always tackling. He's just always there. And sometimes, I went on some skill runs. Now, if you do go skill runs like this, take it slowly. You can see he's not that agile, boys, so try and take it slowly. It's like, it is like performing a 3.10 with a 16-wheeler. It's just not going to happen. And if it does, it's going to happen very slowly. So you need to take it slow. Otherwise, you'll crash. And in FIFA's case, you'll lose the ball. He's not bad. He's not bad. For a silver card, he's upper echelon. But would he work in Rivals and Champs? That is yet to be seen. In my opinion, do I think he would work in those? No, not compared with the players that we already have. Could be a bit of fun, but I don't think he's that competitive a level. Guys, let's get the summarize Mr. Paul Pogba's flashback. So there we have it, lads. You can see him amongst the team right now, alongside the goating Joelinton. Oh, Goatington. I'm calling him something like that. But Joelinton's in there as well. This is the team that you would have seen last night. And I'm going to reiterate again, because some people don't understand. Having players set out like this, it's not to... be detrimental to the chemistry. It's not like having a Camet striker is going to give him, like, amazing chemistry. He's got 3, he's got 2, he's got 4, and he's got 5. The thing is, I was playing a max chemistry game mode, so it does not matter where they're positioned on the starting lineup. Simple as that. It only matters what it's like in game. So they all get 10 chemistry regardless of the position or the chemistry that they're already on. So Paul Pogba then. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Now, I played 4 games. You would have seen goals, you would have seen assists. It doesn't count them for some reason in this new Sterling Silver tournament, which is very sweaty. You guys are too sweaty. I said this last night. Stop being sweaty. Let me get some wins. I don't know. For some reason, it's just a very sweaty game mode for me. It does possess a lot of quality, Paul Pogba, right? You look through his stats. By the way, the 5-star skills, still a massive bonus to this card, because in midfield, with his skills... I know it turns really slowly and stuff, but you can also use his strength as a barrier whilst doing the skills. Basically, you do the skill, you exit, you can shield. And that is very beneficial to a Paul Pogba. It's just that he's not going to do it quickly because he's got detrimental stats in agility and acceleration. He can't accelerate out the skill. And he's not very agile to do the skill fast. It's just, it goes against a lot of what we know Paul Pogba for on this game anyways. Normally when he gets, like... special cards, for instance. I don't know about a flashback, but imagine flashbacking, even though this one actually does flashback to Juventus, I think it's his debut season, imagine flashback to the pinnacle of his Juventus career, when he got the team of the year in FIFA, stuff like that, when he was absolutely, wow. Yeah, I think that's the word to sum up, just wow. Imagine flashing back to that. That's the card that would have had agility and all sorts, man. And that is the cards that we're used to on this game, that... we're basically being ingrained to use on this game, to be competitive. This one's a little bit of fun. Yes, he lacks the fun factor in certain aspects of his game, but he's still a fun card to use. It's not that bad. So overall rating for myself, 8.2. Like you do see right below me right now. I think he's very, very good, upper echelon for the silver kind of tournaments or friendlies, the managerial masterpiece, whatever you want to say on this game. I think he's brilliant for that. I think he's a decent card. He can play make from deeper in the field than usual. But I think if you were to carry him on into FUT Champs and Rivals, it's going to be more of a struggle to get the best out of him and your team than not with him, if that does make sense. So he's not there for a competitive standpoint. He's there for a fun standpoint. And I think that's what I needed to kind of see with this promo as well. Last night, by the way, I was very impressed with the stats of the players. Not necessarily Paul Pogba, definitely Anthony Elanga, and definitely the left-back Rico Henry from Brentford. I always go to say Henry when I say... I blame Thierry Henry for that, by the way. But enjoyment rating for myself for this Paul Pogba is an 8.0. Last night I thought he stepped it up, like I was saying. I just go off on tangents, by the way, in terms of stats of the cards. And I can see the quality in players. It's just these kind of flashbacks are a little bit worrying. They're not worrying, but they're just fun cards. I think I need to see them for that, and not just competitive, which I normally don't see them for. I just thought this is a bit of a dull promo for this stage in the game. Earlier in the game, I would have thought it was fantastic. This stage is like a bit like, I mean, you can have these lesser cards, but what are they good for? But Managerial Masterpiece, Bates kind of opened my eyes in the stream this morning when he said Managerial Masterpiece, and it just clocked with me. This will make Managerial Masterpiece and those kind of, I don't know, the things to unlock players a little bit more exciting. Little bit more as well, as long as you guys don't rage quit. The value for coins will be a 9.0 as well. It's 20 to 30k compared to Elanga, for example. It's a lot cheaper. Elanga was like not double the price, but roughly double the price. Paul Pogba for 20,000 coins minimum, by the way, and that is like literally if you've got the minimum like quality of players. You could have untradables, you could have anything. That takes us down to like a free unlock, you know what I'm saying? So if you're grinding the game hard, you're doing upgrades, you're doing champs, get the rewards, rivals, get the rewards, squad battles, get the rewards, anything, get the rewards. It's basically a free card for you guys. But thank you very much for watching, and that is my opinions on Paul Pogba. Next up, it is the GOAT. Honestly, these stats... EA, please fix that silver thing, because it doesn't rewards goals and assists for some reason. But next up is Jolinton. I'll try and get that out for this afternoon, and then we'll see what comes tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.